Everyone, welcome back. So, let's see. We'll be back a little bit, but we'll just skip the text up to that point.
Hey, wake up!
Wait, are we that far behind? Wait, are we really that far behind? Dang. It didn't save any of that? It didn't save any of this? Wow, that's really freaking dumb.
Come on.
Why did it not save at... It should save after that point. Okay, this is dumb. You can't turn on personify music without warning. Did his game crash? No, I had to quit. And I knew I'd be starting back a little bit behind where I left off, but I couldn't save, but I really thought that I wasn't going to be this far back. That's really dumb, actually.
Damn it.
Preloading the autosave? Maybe.
Huh?
Give me a sec. What? No, that's not what I... Okay, give me a sec. Is there a way I can close this? Is there a way I can close this?
Glad that your punishment has been decided upon.
I don't know why it zooms through text rather than just skip the scene. Like 4 hours? I don't know. It's this game, never heard of it before. If I can get to the load screen, I can...
This power of mine. Kill.
Okay.
Persona! There! Persona! Go down!
Yeah, we need to save the autosave.
With this power.
Because surely the autosave would have gotten something, right?
What?
How do I... If it let me... If it let me access the load, that'd be nice. Stop yammering, just let me get out of this. Why did it not save after this? That's what I don't understand. Is there even an autosave? I don't know. But it's my best chance to not waste more time. That's not it. This is the new Mark Zuckerberg game. I don't think there is an autosave, Rizu. I don't think there is an autosave. Is there? I don't know why it didn't give me a chance to save earlier. Yeah, I don't think there is one. I think we're just gonna suffer through this, I think.
All right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Early game slog might be hated. This is manual from what I recall. That's kind of dumb, to be honest.
Yeesh. On the other hand. Oh.
Like I said, I knew that I wasn't going to be caught up exactly, but I didn't think it'd be this freaking far behind. I thought I was going to be like 10 minutes behind, not 2 hours behind. So an early game is always a slog. It really is.
Whoa.
Had to talk to the cuck again? Yeah, we do. Hafu? The bad woman. The low quality woman. Mishima? Oh, they're both cucked, but I don't think that's what he's referring to. The cat boy, bro, what? Oh, you mean Morgana.
Huh? What the hell?
Hey!
Are you an NPC? It sounds like half, yeah. That's exactly it. It's just the Japanese word for half.
How were we so?
Damn Shadow. Looks like it's not. I'll back you up.
Persona! You're mine.
Soy face Mishima, yeah.
This is how. Zoro! Strike at it. That's the most base. Come on. Persona!
Japanese, half Lithuanian.
Let's
What?
go.
I think she's the American, isn't she?
Not that. Wait, no.
Soul Tangs? I'm not Mengs.
It's a step forward.
She's
Level 2
Canadian?
for our mission.
Well, that'd make her even worse somehow. Imagine being half Canadian.
Oh,
That's just what you call a genetic defect.
Whoa!
Skip this. That is
now then.
Do we Soul Tangs once the hair is gone? But then I'll play bad hacks. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play bad hacks. Chains are funny.
Hold on.
And how much they apologize, maybe. You know this gay one? Well, that's you'll have to specify because I think that's every Canadian. Literally, the one Canadian we have is a gay.
Persona! There. Persona! Ravage them!
Play a good hack like Dummy Chronicles. Play peak like Austrian Princess.
Let's get away before
I've told you like 20 times already, you killed her. It's your fault that I can't play it. Maybe you shouldn't have killed her, and then I would have played it. Difficulty on my own? I'm on hard mode.
We're here.
Hafu maxing right now? Inkling. Hello, everybody. No, he would say, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sultangs. Time to stream some more subpar hacks I created. Subpar as Fates. Mods, you know what to do with him. You know what to do with this heresy.
Minister.
Customer jobs no customers are peak boredom. True,
Is this for
I've been there
real?
before. Grim game. Looks like you got more work to do, Belt. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna take care of myself, but... Execute me for speaking the truth? Execute you for spreading heresy. When in a peak fiction competition, my opponent is Rev.
Everyone's scared of him.
Did they say Hafu is mid? Who? No, you're spreading lies about Fates being bad. Because chat is kind of blue-pilled about Fates, not gonna lie.
Don't get involved.
Mid is too generous for your taste in games.
Guess the trash pile just got bigger.
He's a criminal, isn't he?
Which Fates? The Fire Emblem one. Which one do you think we're talking about? I don't know any other Fates.
Everyone's scared of him.
There's like a bajillion? What? A bajillion Fates? What are you talking about?
He did something bad. Hi. Isn't that him?
I think he likes Fates. I think he likes Fates. Yeah, he does. He's just a tsundere for it. It's your first Persona game? I've played this before. Eximo. It is not my first. I just can't remember where the office is. Don't remember where the faculty office is. It's on the second floor, right? What's a Persona?
Why is he here?
I can never remember my way around the school.
Everyone's scared of him.
In my defense, this is bigger than my high school ever was. Placeholder 5. Where's the faculty office?
Isn't that him?
It was built like a maze.
Hi. Isn't that him?
Don't get involved.
My school's probably about the same size. 3 floors? For a high school?
You shouldn't get involved with him.
Oh, wait, no, that's the principal's office. Well, where the heck is the...
Pile just got bigger.
Where is the...
Why is he here?
Are you sure it's on the second floor? I don't think it is. Or is it over here?
Everyone's scared.
No, it's not over here. Joker's persona was previously planned to be Ryan Gosling. I heart Ryan. Ryan is literally me. Why am I so bad at finding these? Well, if anything, you should know from my Shadows of Valencia run that I'm really bad at finding things. Which is ironic because in real life I'm actually pretty good at using maps, but I think it's the third floor. They never say it's the third floor though. It's on this floor. Gay and a PFP. Do you like shoes? Don't be. Some of you guys are just get schizo with new viewers.
Hi. Isn't that it?
Hmm?
They did something bad.
Bayonetta 2 has the best design. I don't know which one Bayonetta 2 is, but if it's the short-haired one, nah, that's I don't know anything about Bayonetta, but there's a reason we call her Gayonetta. Okay, there we go. Looks like a feminine male. Kinda, yeah. And by kinda, I mean, yeah. That's why it's peak. Alright, guys, I think we found the oofault.
Being over half a day late on your first day?
Tomboys are peak. I like the tomboys that actually look like women, though. See? There's a difference between a woman that has masculine interests and then a woman that is a man with tits. Which is effectively what you're describing.
Can you explain yourself?
Naruto ran on our outfit, I'd believe it. Opinion on the clergy? I'm skipping this because I saw this last stream. It's just that I didn't save, and so I lost some of the data. Since you are... Let's maybe not do that with new viewers, Proctor. Let's maybe not. I'm skill issue, yeah. Long hair and feminine based. Tomboy with short hair and anger issues unbased. Exactly. Yeah, I don't really get the... I never really got the appeal of the tomboy with
What's wrong?
that looks exactly like a man appeal. I never understood that. I never understood why guys like that. It's like, that's just literally gay with extra steps. Like, it's not even, like, you might as well just start dating men at this point. Clergy kind of based. I don't know. This might be a panda alt.
Well, see you later.
Alt. Yeah, we found the alt, guys. We found the alt. Just want a boyfriend with tits. Yeah, they do. I will never understand the appeal of that. I will never understand. Like I said, I get the. Oof actually shows up. It was an oof alt. Only good thing about this game is horror marriage. You know what? Oof actually spitting. I never thought I'd say that, but oof actually spitting.
Don't get involved.
Remember Speedwing saying once he wishes he was gay because women... Wait, what? Marriage with Haru? You know what? For once we agree. For once we agree in taste of women, oof. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we actually agree on this. This is actually a good take. fault. I don't know if he's still here, but there was a guy saying that short-haired women that look masculine are peak or something like that. So it's like that's got to be an Oof fault, and then Oof just shows up himself. Head to the rooftop. Haru forehead. Forehead.
Marshmallow just got bigger.
Why is he here?
Short-haired women that look feminine.
Teachers bailed on.
He's really here.
I can do you one better. Long-haired women that look feminine. Look masculine, suck most of the time. We actually agree on that. We agree. Short-haired women that look masculine suck. you like long-haired men who look feminine.
There you are.
Part of growing up is understanding Naruto would definitely... You'll never be a woman post. She would. She would. He's perfect for tic-tac-toe. They also say that about Elgard, though. Let's put it on her forehead right now.
Hey, I hear you ditched half a...
Yeah. Elgard's forehead is massive, too. I don't know if it's because of all the Japanese media I've consumed, but I've really grown to not really like the giant forehead sort of thing. It doesn't look good. Haru is smart, Elgard has her head empty. This is true. I beat creating Elgard's forehead. They cheated. What kind of competition even is that? This base, it's royal. It's royal. Oh no, not the Three Stooges. I hate the Three Stooges! The Three Prison Stooges. Are you torturing yourself with P5? Because unfortunately I can't play Persona 4 again. Masochism. We don't need to know. We don't need to know the answer to that one, Proctor. Fade and Awakening? Fire Emblem reference? It's P3 time. Well, I don't have either of those, though.
Seriously?
I have 4 and 5. I've already done 4.
Look, isn't that her?
How about no P? Okay. Alright, Proctor. That kind of looks like a Dachi. Maybe it's just me, though. Stop P-maxing. That's the one that Proctor is doing. I'm not the one P-maxing. Do you need a ROM of 1 or 2? Well, I don't know when I'll play it. I don't know when I'll get around to it. Like, yeah, you can give me one, but I have no idea when I'll actually play it.
Don't wander around.
Let's do it.
Next week, obviously. I never said that. Is this gonna be the new Gaiden?
Class is starting.
Well, I remember this from yesterday.
This is it.
So getting into SMT dodged a bullet there. Okay, that's actually a pin.
Hey there, Takamaki.
I like this new Oof. He's actually pretty funny.
Yo. If you
Is this the generic NPC everyone sims over? Yes. I mean, she's not an NPC since you actually can't play over her. You can play as her, but game is too boring. Yeah, I think that's another thing we can all agree on. On sucks.
it's the castle.
I'm an influencer that made everyone use the Pete 4 joke. Yeah. Plays visual novels, how he plays Fire Emblem, skipping all the text. Well, again, when I left off stream yesterday, I left it off when we got into the castle, and unfortunately, it just didn't save there. So I was stuck in the first visit, at the beginning of the first visit, so now we're mostly caught up. We're mostly caught up now, fortunately, but still. Even skipping everything, it took us like 20 minutes. Sojiro best roll.
Man.
The
this
Chinese
place
gacha is
creepy.
coming out? Chinese gacha of Persona.
Follow me.
Okay, finally we're caught up. Finally we're caught up. Okay, there we go. Much better. Just gonna do skip. It should just skip the whole scene.
Hey.
Persona 5 something, yeah, that's really helpful. Don't all of them introduce new characters though? At least, well, okay. The one spin-off I've played of Persona 5 is Strikers. But I understand that's not every spin-off.
Let's go.
Using fast forward. There's a wait, what? I thought that was the skip. I thought there was no skip. I thought fast forward was the best there was. Please misremember me. As far as I remember, there's not. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no skip. Maybe I'm wrong. It's possible I'm wrong, but
Shoot.
but
I
not
had a
dialogue.
feeling
Yeah.
there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
Flop A levels, then I'm homeless. Wait, what? Oh, that's like a test. Okay. Yeah, I doubt that'll happen, Inkling. I sucked at economics.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
Granted, over here it was specified as macroeconomics, but
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
there's a random black guy in the exam hall with us. Where is he? I think he's suspicious here. What? Did he just vanish? Yeah, I had to take macroeconomics, and I wasn't very good at it. But then again, I was also taking the advanced class of it. Where is he? I don't see him. Is he just gonna reappear? Did he just despawn or something? Oh crap, he didn't. I hope I can hide here. No.
I'll reveal your
There we go.
form.
That's better than nothing, I suppose.
Now's our chance to
Oh hey, Kamaru.
go!
A pyromaniac. Alright.
Ravage them!
Zoro, show your might!
I need to change the AI.
A spectacular victory!
Who's taking classes in late May? Summer class students? Or just... yeah, I guess so.
Step forward. All right.
Middle cure persona. Yeah, kind of. Wait, we don't want to do that. I mean, over here, university classes end, at least for spring semester, a bit
Wait,
earlier.
anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
September to December, January to March, April to June. That's kind of weird.
Quiet down!
The feline has a canid persona.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
It's only May to December. May to December? What are you talking about? You mean August to December? Over here it's August to December. And January to early May.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
It's just a classroom.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
No summer break in Missouri. August, December. Okay, fair enough.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
Imagine being mad at the one class that makes no sense objectively. It does kind of, yeah, it kind of does, if you think about it.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
I miss when math could be done by oneself instead of using hyper-schizo models.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
Ryuji said, "I swear." He kind of does that a lot.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
What statistics there from the devil? Ironic.
You think?
Did not mean us to study that.
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
It's good. Yeah, in more ways than one.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration. There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there.
The fruity Greek X? I'm confused.
Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
That's a strange thing to reference, but I guess if it works, I suppose. Oh, so I was close to a safe room.
Something.
Alright, let's go save. Okay, what do we got here?
Damn it.
Well...
Save a really 10 minutes now? Well, I can't exactly promise that.
Now then.
Get up for stream 53. It's gonna be a while. I mean, Persona 4 took a while. It isn't just a repeat of yesterday when chat was dead. Yeah, it's not. And we're also gonna repeat of, someone from yesterday. I'm leaving since Oof is here.
Okay, let's go.
He's gonna try to goon to your PFP. I don't even know what his PFP is. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what most of your PFPs are. It's too small. Just to avoid predators. Which way is he gonna go? I have no idea what or who that is.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
I'm a retired man. I've reached 22, which is Jagan tier. So what am I, Goto?
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Statless Goto? Dang. Dang. Alright. Do flicking armpits, annoying guy like Lynn who's like, cannot be 14. Imagine being born past the year 2000. Imagine being born past the year 1999. Imagine being born in the 21st century. That's a weird idea, man. It's a weird concept to me.
I'll reveal your true form.
You'll know about being born in 2018? I hope no one being born in 2018 is here. I mean, I know we joke about Belt being 7, but he's not actually 7.
Persona!
I don't know why Morgana thought he was a human or why he cared to be one. I have no idea.
You're mine.
Persona! Not finished you. Yeah, too bad.
Got the pin, yeah. I never thought I'd see the day. Will Joker be like, I'll file my text form. I'll file my text form. But Bell was 5 now. He's always 7. What's better than Fate? Fates. Fates is better than Fate. Title Master. This sounds like something you would play.
Okay.
Kamoshida is evil. Never hacked anything? Really? are we supposed to do here? Some sort of trick? This is just a dead end. It's better than Fire Emblem. Dang, that's just wrong. With the battle theme, the one that yeah, I don't know, the takeover is not very good.
Hey.
Okay, Proctor. What the freak? Panda is a freak. Or Proctor, sorry. Still mixing up the P women. Yeah, it's not really that good. How to change the music? Is there a way to? One of the few good things about Persona 5. Don't even care for it that much, to be honest. Whoa.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder?
Kingdom Heartburn?
No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Like gay lip emoji on Quick Draw too.
Then what do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay,
Worth count?
we'll use that to take down the enemies.
17. 17.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Oh, software is free if you look hard enough.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire. There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Boomer language. Oh yeah, this is a huge improvement in Royal. So in vanilla, like in the original version of Persona 5, your ammunition would not restock until after you left a dungeon. However, in Royal, it restocks after each battle. So you might as well use it a
I'll
lot.
show you my weapon too.
Americans have rights. Oh yeah, original Persona 5, they were terrible. Absolutely awful. Because you would never want to use them. Because their ammunition was so costly. Who thought that was okay? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Who greenlit it? Exactly.
Listen to this.
Basically become weakness pokes. Even then they suck. Yeah.
Let's get them.
And again, you only have a very limited amount. Somehow this is Midas' fault too.
Go on, dump it into the enemy.
What guns were like in vanilla Persona 5? Well, the thing is, you have, of course, 8 ammunition, but they would restock only after every dungeon explore. you would not. They would not they would not reload after each fight. Yeah, ammo didn't refresh. Pretty much, that's a better way of putting it. Whereas now, this is so much better. Maida, the guy that's not Kaga, pretty much. I'm never gonna stop saying this, Proctor, but I think you're twice the age that you're supposed to be playing Fortnite, to be honest.
Nice.
We're a separate form of SP. Frankly, Futaba should have restored ammo and SP in OG5. I think so too. That hyper feminine look, like those eyelashes, man. I don't know, I think it's a Japanese thing.
Hmm?
But for some reason, women simp over Joker. I don't know why. So a 30-year-old player. Oh, they're almost 3 times too old to be playing it. The players turned racist. Good.
Hmm?
So yourself? Wow, alright.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Oh dear. Okay. I didn't even see that guy.
Believe this?
I didn't realize he was right there. Oh well, they don't do that much damage.
This isn't it.
The enemy's down.
Act really is stupid. It is.
The enemy's down. We're getting out of here. Ready?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Go down.
Okay. Scratch one enemy.
Aren't they weak to Garu? Joker is ugly. I know they're weak to... Wait, no, that's what... Okay. Should have done that. I was gonna swap out our attacks, but the game didn't let me. Or at least I just kind of screwed it up.
Don't let your guard down.
You're mine.
The enemy's down.
Persona! There.
The enemy's down.
Come. Some other way.
Okay.
Oh nice, a
One
crit.
enemy. Me.
Yoshida? Yoshida. I swear they're weak to...
To be going too.
Stream just decided to crash because it's dumb. It just decided to crash. I apologize. I don't know why. The last few days it's just been doing that. I hate my internet. A live stream is everywhere. Yeah, she is. Yeah, he does. He does. Rip Joe Biden. Yeah, I guess so.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies. Something like that. Let's go. Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is some... First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
I have to use my persona for this. Well, at least they go and restore my... Oh, nice! They restored my SP.
You're mine.
Alright. Now
UI's story is so freaking boring. I can never pay attention to his support. Morgana, didn't you say it had memory loss? Yeah.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
A Yakuza?
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
I was wondering when we get all-out attack.
Yes!
What's this?
Look hard too.
Yeah.
What? Doctor, what? Do you speak English? What are they talking about? What is Chad talking about? Easier on merciless, controlling the characters versus normal and not controlling everyone. Is that what merciless does? It lets you not control everyone? When Hafu? Soon.
Whoa! Damn it! This is bullshit!
They put the in the server. Extreme? What language is it? I assume it's Japanese, but I have no idea. Unearthly, easy and hard. It's an option. Well, then why is merciless easier than hard? I don't understand.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
Kamoshida saved them.
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
To know Japanese, he doesn't know Kiwami? I've literally never heard that term. I have never heard that at all.
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys. You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
Merciless triples weakness damage to both you and the enemy, which almost always works in the player's favor. Really? So that's why. Well, I mean, you never said that, so that's why. You kept telling me that it was... You kept telling me that Merciless was easier, but I never knew why it was easier. So boosts EXP gain for some... Really? It boosts EXP gain. That's kind of weird. So it boosts EXP gain, and pretty much it's like Japanese FE7, where it just gives you better damage.
We can't just leave him here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition.
Triples weakness damage though? That's crazy. Trivializes the Madarame and Kumara fights? Really?
They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
Just makes things not drag out. Yeah, honestly, I might just switch to Merciless if I can. Because that just sounds like a better experience, honestly. Super hard, I don't get it. I fought him only once, and that was in the original version, and I remember him being kind of annoying. I don't recall him being that bad, though.
So the school's a castle, and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world.
Oh, hey,
too?
Maki. Well, I guess that means Oof is gone, since you two can never be in chat at the same time. If I remember correctly, you can't retry from battle when you game over on Merciless, so dying it is a drag. Okay, so dying it. Oh, that's right. Well, I guess the paradox is actually in existence right now.
Wait.
Bye, Oof. Sorry, Oof. Is my evil half? That's ironic. That's ironic.
They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
I only get to see Oof. You're definitely the evil half one. I really don't like how this game constantly does the crappy adults thing. I think most people would agree, honestly. Myself included. Yeah, I feel like it sells too much on the, oh, adults bad sort of thing. The game hasn't improved yet, or is it still mid? This game never fully gets out of the mid zone.
This proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but...
Phantom Thieves have the most childish mentality possible. They do.
if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police?
Shadow Oof. See, I can be normal, but I won't.
I'll use these guys as evidence.
Haru and Makoto are legally adults, so what about them? Oh, they conveniently just don't count into the equation. We'll never forget what Pandas did when she came across Oof. Yeah, let's not bring her up, though.
If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
Only one P woman remains, yeah.
That's what we used to come here.
Only one.
What about yours?
Are you that gay guy? See, we don't hate adults. We have token adult Sojiro. My stream died. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think they do a poor job. I think they do a poor job explaining that. I get what they're trying to say. I get what the game tries to say, but it does a really, really, really poor job conveying that.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head
Token
back.
like the black guy in South Park. Like, ever ask someone who hates the woman he's into?
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go.
The token black in the party he is. He is the token black. Sounds like an active war zone right now. Also, I can't see anything. Check on the slave students. Okay.
Come on, man.
Hurry it up. Can Ryu just say it? That's a good question.
Hey!
So when do they get waterboarded? They already are getting waterboarded.
What are your thoughts?
The voice line for his reaction. Come on, man. Yeah, I know, right? Come on, man. He sounds disappointed in them. It's a torture chamber, pretty much. So how are we gonna get out of here? Isn't a game about adults grooming minors, brother? Minors grooming adults. Yeah, obviously. It's Kamoshida's Goon Game. It kind of is. Kind of is. Trying to make an exercise program for these students.
Let's go!
I don't see no naked posters. Well, they're not gonna be here. There are plenty. I don't necessarily know about naked posters, but there are statues later on.
Man.
Cares about his students
This
because
way.
Okumura couldn't even remember the faces of his employees. This is true. Yeah.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle! I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down!
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite.
The answer with the Makoto and Ichiba power. Okay, step a leap in logic that happens to be correct. Makoto Ikima. Kamoshida knows the students in such detail to where you can tell who he loves. 3M.
How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act. What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all.
I swear I know where Kamoshida's... I swear I know Kamoshida's voice actor from somewhere, but I can't place it.
He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
His greatest sin was loving too much. True.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it!
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
He's Gunter? Maybe he is. I don't know. He does kind of sound like Gunter now that I think about it. Voices Gunter, Shikokira, and Father Blanca. You know, I can believe that.
Come!
What are they weak to? Well, they do a lot of damage, I will say.
You're mine.
Resist. Okay, that's not good.
Not finish you. There's more of them? This is bad. Failure!
Not the horses.
Oh! Oh, you piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly.
Apparently only those who lost virginity can ride bicycles. A little strange.
How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse. You just didn't like our team.
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
Go Kamashita, beat them up.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
Didn't he run the last cutscene in the game? Ryuji? I think? I don't remember.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kid!
I bet the goats are weak to electricity.
Flip him, Persona! Captain Kid!
The enemy's down.
Ah! Let's go, Captain!
The enemy's down.
He's denied that weak to electricity? Or do we just zap him again? I don't remember. Nah, they're not.
Let's go.
Probably should try to get rid of these guys.
You're mine.
We'll probably kill the bike ones. Probably would. Oh dang. They do a lot. We might just die.
Hey, you're in danger. Pull back and heal.
Okay.
Captain Kidd!
The enemy's down.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
The enemy's down.
Give me my cue, Joker.
I need to heal Joker.
Persona! That's not right.
Just shoot the bike ones? Could I do that?
I'm not done.
Item.
Using it.
I'm not even sure if he survives this, actually. I'm not entirely sure if he does. Because if he attacks Joker, I might just be dead. Okay, yeah, no,
I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
So I could have and should have honestly done that.
Woodman Persona!
I could probably do this.
Eat this!
Okay, yeah, this should work. There we go.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
No EXP for cockpit gameplay.
Whoa. So Ryuji had the
Also
potential
relevant.
too.
Kind of. I'm his subject too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
The harlot!
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
Who speaks the truth? He does.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Chat! Awake! The harlot is here! Music theory.
Why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
What kind of likes kids?
That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one.
She knows there's a 100 hour video.
She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
She averts the male gaze.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Shut up and go. The harlot's not worth saving.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here.
I thought women were drawn to problematic punks, though. You know what this calls for, right? We gotta go and ask Maki.
Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anytime you need to ask a question about women, just ask Maki. Hi, what do you want? So yeah, we're gonna ask, is it true that women like problematic men, or punks, or whatever? Is it true?
Anyways,
Good or no? Cognitively, Kamoshida thinks she has clothes on in public, which is more than I think of her modeling career.
I don't remember changing into this.
You look like a thug. He's thug maxing.
What the hell? It's much better than your magician-looking one.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
Kamoshida is being generous. He is. He is actually more generous than you think. I guess it depends on the kind of problematic, because there are girls that are like, oh, I can fix him. Oh yeah, it exists for both men and women.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I don't really think Ryuji's that problematic, though. Well, yeah, because he's mostly just getting screwed over by people.
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens.
I can fix her. Who's her, though?
It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
You're not fixing on. There's no fixing the harlot. She can fix my skin color.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
Good for a good hearty meal. He wasn't talking about how to fix you.
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
Ryuji, codename criminal.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
Oh, if you think Morgana's bad, you should have seen Teddy. At least Morgana knows what he's talking about. Kind of look like Waller. He does.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution?
If he stole my car, I wouldn't mind. If you know, you know. I think you're just into Grand Theft Auto or something. It's way better than Morgana. I hard disagree. Teddy leaves you alone? No, he doesn't. Neither of them leave you alone, but at least... Like, Teddy is so pointless. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's like, I don't know anything! And yes, it's an accurate impression of Teddy. He doesn't actually know anything. Morgana at least teaches you stuff.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
It's with you all game. I mean, Teddy isn't... You'd be right until the second half of the game, where he starts forcing himself onto your... I mean, he literally forces himself to live in your house for a short while.
Wait, I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me.
Why don't you go to bed? Yeah.
That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan? What? The nerve!
Cats always sleep with their owners. Not always. Stupid males. Stupid males.
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy.
Marriage with Haru. Once again, you're actually cooking with that take.
Thanks for everything, cat. You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
I have multiple cats and they fight over me. I've never had multiple cats, so I wouldn't know.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Can we skin Morgana? We can indeed. We can skin Morgana.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Then eat him?
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Ugh, sorry, man.
One of my cats likes to watch Curse the Cowardly Dog in bed with me, the other doesn't. You little cat bitch. The cook said his swear.
I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
Said his swear? I didn't. He said the cuck said his swear. Who was he threatening with that face? No one. We should have skinned Teddy. Wait, we did. I wish we did. I wish we could skin Teddy. Teddy does deserve to be skinned. Turning off the game. That is true. That was a lot of cutscenes. It was.
I guess you don't really show it, huh? But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves.
You think it's over?
Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, want to help me look for those guys or any witnesses? Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me.
There's less cutscene heavy in the game. That's kind of funny, actually.
No one will take anything I say seriously.
When does Shio try out the dive team? That's a good way to put it. I don't know.
Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Oh yeah, we got our missing cat back. Ran from me twice. Finally wanted back inside. He waited for someone else to get... Bruh. Sounds like he is a headache to deal with. 100 upvotes. Proctor is a Redditor? That explains a lot.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
Why did An turn down skydiving with Shiho? What a fake friend. I agree. An should have done the diving instead. This game would be so much better if An did the dive instead. Of a drink? Of course the drunk is posting pictures of her drink.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
I am thou.
Shiho's code.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Shiho is what happens when you do a trust fall with Anne on. Sigh, under case hurting friends. Do you romance? Sigh, no, they cannot. Wait, why does the woman want to romance a woman? Well, I guess you can only romance women in this game, but why does she seem so interested in romancing a woman? Yet again, Proctor kinda sounding a little gay. So it's as bad as Marie's poems. Unfortunately, Marie is not in this game. Fortunately.
Oh. Right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch.
Isn't Makoto a weirdo, though? Sort of? I don't know if I'd consider Makoto to be really that weird, to be honest.
It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere? Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? But just hearing your story makes me angry.
He's an undercover freak. Go to KFC. I don't think they have KFC in this game. Or any Persona game.
So you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? Huh. We might be more alike than I originally thought. You're the first guy that made me think that.
There is no past for you, Jesus. Self-insert. Imagine not having a KFC. Bro, Japan definitely does have KFCs. They definitely have KFCs, I know that. If you think about it, if you romance Makoto, this is a story of a guy telling a story that eventually leads to him owning her sister in a police interrogation. That is kind of awkward. Yoshida will bring KFC to Persona 5 base.
I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too.
I'll go to KFC on Christmas Day.
The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food. Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too. Just you wait, Kamoshida.
You throw away the food? I think he was trying to take my food.
We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed.
Send him lively content? Yeah, he will.
Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow.
Eat food, noodle arms.
Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
But ginger's bad. I don't like ginger.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida. Ah, right.
Ginger is peak? Nah, I don't like ginger. I don't like it. And it's just got a weird texture to it. Something about ginger just I just don't like. I don't know why. I don't entirely know why, but I just don't like it. I don't remember the taste. It's not very good.
I haven't been sleeping well lately.
Apparently my granny is going to grow some cilantro in her garden. I don't care for cilantro. I like cilantro. I don't like ginger. You don't eat gingerbread? I've never had gingerbread. I don't know what it's like.
Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking.
Wait, is she happy? Like the character. She's spinning. Why does OBS disconnect so much? It's so annoying. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Stream freeze again? My internet's been absolute jank lately. Unhealthy. Yeah, they're very salty from what I understand.
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself.
Also, you're a different kind of Asian. Wally and I are not the kind of Asian that we're not noodle Asians. We're curry Asians. You know, she was wearing a leg brace, which indicates she's participating in a sport that's hard on the legs. Anyway, this conveys the fact that Anna is ovulating. Yeah, obviously.
Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui.
Bruh, it's the cuck 2. It's the cuck 2.
Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Ginger and Indian curries and stuff too. My dad does. I don't like it. They do use ginger, this is true. That doesn't mean I like that. That doesn't mean I like it though.
Huh?
He's not even good to be cuck number 1. He's not even good enough to be cuck number 1. The number 1. Yeah, pretty much.
What does he want?
He didn't say.
Of course, we got the one Mishima fan in chat. He's a sort of excuse for the bearer of the Mishima lineage. He did. He did a mock one.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
You think you're the sip? You're not even the cup.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck. Hang in there, Shiho.
Crack theory. Maki likes these really these sorts of guys just so that we can be mean to them, because she likes it when people are mean. So it's actually just an elaborate 4D chess strategy of hers. Why Jin won't get with Xiao Yu? I don't know what you guys are talking about. How come An gets to break the dress code? Because she's a main character.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
She's Kamoshida's kid. I just like Mishima. Mishima is just the Ash of this game if you think about it. But he's not even playable. Has massive Ash energy. I would pretty much just said that, yeah. He does though, he does. Even their designs look similar. That's insulting to Ash. At least Ash can fight. At least Ash can fight. He can at least fight. Mishima can't even do that.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know
The
what you've
same
been up to,
dumb
but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems.
Ash is in the cuckold at least.
In case you forgot, your life is not a fake one right now.
Who's breaking the news to Maki? We already did. We already did.
Are you even listening to me?
No.
Just stay away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night.
Do you think Igor gets paid? I think he's homeless. You and your 8 defense will be missed.
I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
If he leveled just one more defense, he'd still be alive. Just one more. Literally one more defense, he would live. Taxing your personas, probably.
I should write something.
Three defense and 14 levels. He was really defense cursed. Like, I know Felix isn't the most tanky guy in the world, but dang. But he isn't homeless, probably. Gru's uncle's home. I'm surprised Camaro hasn't commented on his appearance. Actually, I think he has. Back in Persona 4. And I wonder how long it took to write all of this. To write, like, all of the text for this game. I'm sure it was like an entire team of people, but still. It's gotta be a lot of dialogue. A lot of text. Oh no, not the Three Stooges! No! They're my least favorite part of, like, every Persona game. I freaking hate these guys. We interrupt your regularly scheduled, storyline to bring boring crap that could probably be condensed into something way smaller.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation.
Pretty sure they're an entire team of women. Maybe. Like, how much of this Velvet Room shenanigan stuff, could they have just condensed into like a few lines, but instead have you go through like 3 visits where nothing happens. And like, I don't know, man. I don't like the Velvet Room.
All right.
I don't care if it's every Persona game. It doesn't make me like it. There's nothing useful you learn through it. Just let me make my Personas. That's all I care about. I hate the Velvet Room music. I don't find the music that bad. It's just that the Velvet Room itself just feels like such a frickin' slog.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play in a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow. Oh, okay.
Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
I don't know when that cutscene is, if it is that cutscene actually. Stop freezing. Wait, what? It didn't crash on my end this time. Well, this is the next cutscene. I don't think this is the one that you were looking for, though.
Yeah, man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too.
Kamoshida smite him. I like how Chet is collectively cheering for Kamoshida to ruin Mishima, but then Maki is gonna be the one that actually backs up Mishima instead. Give it a week before Sultan shadow bans the word Hafu. No, I'm not going to. If I put it in the title, why would I shadow ban it? Joker, don't get seduced by the blonde. I agree.
Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego.
I do have to say, though, how did none of the other teachers be like, you know, that seemed a little forceful. You didn't need to hit it that hard. Like, how did none of the teachers see that? And they're like, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe that was a little bit intentional.
Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag.
He would contract AIDS? True.
Well, anyways.
An is the AIDS woman. When are you making dichotomy of a character Kamoshida? It's no wonder. Okay, I don't get it.
Now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday.
20-hour Kamoshida video essay.
Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Kamoshida is the only one who cares about Mishima, and he honestly cares too much.
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there.
Class Detroit? Oh no, don't look there. It's not worth it.
That's your class.
Alright, see you later, Rizu.
Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Actually ran to Egypt to get away from Mishima and not to fight Azazel. Kamoshida should have been the next Pope. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be a really good fit for that. Hit the 2D, okay. Marmite? What are you, Australian? Or I don't know what the heck Marmite is. He's an ortho pro. Where's D? Where's D? Oh, there it is. What'd he do?
What?
Still better than Class Ohio, probably.
Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto?
Clear that marriage is between a man and woman alone. I mean, you'd think that that would have just been a thing to begin with, but I guess with some in the West, it's unfortunately not the case. You have an idea to draw something Mishima related to Mishima now that we're joking with Tekken related. Oh, you mean the other Mishima? I thought you meant the one in this game.
What do you guys want? It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
See, Kamoshida is innocent.
Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
You shouldn't throw Mishima off a cliff. Why do they act like I'm gonna kill them? Italo-Britannic, yeah. Wait, these are... Oh, okay. Probably do think you're gonna kill them. Because I saved a woman? Dang, man. Simping really does not pay, does it? I literally went to 3C and I found nothing. Jealous of Kamoshida, true. Why are you here, bozo? Dealing with some lame-ish gym teacher. Like I said, you'll miss Persona 4.
Yeah?
Did Donald racially profile you yet?
Yeah.
He didn't. Further proof that Proctor's Indian. I don't think you ever go to the cafeteria in this game. Tell me know what you want. Adachi has done nothing wrong. He never did. He never did do anything wrong. Only man more innocent than Kamoshida is Adachi. Is that Hilda? She sounds like Hilda. Put evil women in the TV, that's all. I blame your feet fetish on that, true. That guy sounds like a Dachi. Are you lost perchance? Well. Clan Adachi? They're distant descendants, I suppose. Oh, I never met him? Who? Adachi? Oh, Kevin! Oh, that's what you're talking about.
cares?
Don't speak ill of Kevin. Yeah. It's a big crime around here. In this house, Kevin is a hero. She definitely sounds like Hilda. Alright. Riveting gameplay. Yeah, this is kind of boring. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Why is Proctor Eggman the most random games I've never heard of? Persona 4 cooking segments. It kind of is, yeah. Persona 5's peak fiction in question.
Where'd you hear that?
Feed Chie burnt pork. I agree. Serve haram to the harami girl.
Can't do it.
With N? I think Chimera has been summoned. Of course, Proctor exuding her Indianness with that comment of a toilet simulation.
Talk to you for a sec?
No. Tried too much. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Bunch of N-words one in. Not Adachi.
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh?
Hafu speaks. Oh no, we're trying to Dawnclave. I don't want this to happen.
I see. I getcha.
Try too hard to bypass the filters.
You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
He's a weeb.
If you you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
She groomed him. Tried to say with thought, lesson learned.
You wouldn't get it.
The Hafu F's old men for money.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Would this be cancer? I don't think so.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
Because she's a blonde woman. And that's just in their nature. Just a blonde woman thing, Ryuji. Don't worry about it.
We just went to the same middle school.
Come here, that's rude. She does it for free. Who wouldn't F for money? Proctor. That is gonna get forwarded to Donlot. That's getting forwarded to Donlot, I promise you. Most of us. Should be all of us, but unfortunately. Should we tell Donlot? I think you should tell Donlot. Oh, you got chapter 14 done. How did it go? Did you get the Gaiden? Did you get the Gaiden?
Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
What? I mean, you said you'd F older men for money. You're joking. Oh, sure you're joking. Sure you are. Definitely tell Donna. I think it is an order, Kameru. I give you permission to tell Donlot.
Huh? Special coaching, huh?
You keep Cecilia alive? That's the real question. Choose a belt to tell Donlot. I hate OBS. Do you guys know I hate OBS? I hate OBS. It's like the 4th time this stream, jeez.
Sakamoto? And you too.
How else can I afford the cancer treatment? Well, you don't have cancer though, that's the thing.
Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh?
I think he hates OBS. No, you don't say.
You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice.
Why do you use YouTube's own streaming resources? I don't think that's a thing.
Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
Look at how excitedly she says Kamoshida's name, yeah. You have an amazing spike.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn.
Sweet potato in Spanish? I would have never guessed that.
Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here.
He's an evil potato? Maybe.
Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Aspirations of harlotry. If he's a potato, let me find a very sharp peeler.
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Silly Gerudo King, we don't actually kill people in this game. We just go brainwash them into admitting their faults. The Cug number 2. Yeah, we should go and do something against Cuck number 2.
I'll just add this.
Committing to liking feeds? But he's not you. He's not you. Let's pray for Brother Delma. I think he's... I'm surprised he survived that trip. It was voiced by Master Hand. Oh, I knew that. It's more obvious with Arsene, because Arsene sounds a lot more like the Master Hand or Smash Announcer. May he not bend in the brainwashing, or stepping rather. Xandermo was pretty good, yeah, I agree. At first I read it as become volleyball. Become volleyball! Reject humanity, become volleyball. Isn't he the Smash Announcer? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is indeed the Smash Announcer. Why would you pray for him? Because he is probably doomed. Already said it? Okay, yeah, he did. He said it first. Finally, a night I can just sleep and not be interrupted by the Three Stooges. Pray for Gumi too that Donnie boy doesn't make her gain too much weight. I mean, hey, he does like fat maxing on his women. May she not become diabetic, yeah.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't become morbidly obese.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
What happened to her face?
I'm okay.
She got beat.
Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
With knowing things in other servers. Knowing things? I beat her up. Why would you do that? Why would you beat up Shiho? Why would you do that? You should have beaten up An instead. An is literally right there. An is literally right there. You could have beaten her up instead. You could have beaten the harlot up instead. But no, you beat the nice, innocent girl instead.
Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
To talk with one of my compatriots in Dark Brotherhood.
Shiho.
If only Shiho was playable instead of An. I think I speak for most people when I say that Shiho should have been playable, not An. I think everyone here probably agrees. At least I hope so. At least I hope. I hope you guys agree. I'd be concerned if you would rather prefer An.
Are you sure you're okay?
She's getting an OnlyFans request? Probably.
Uh-huh.
An would start an OnlyFans, you know, she would. Shiho would have been a much better Phantom Thief.
Yes.
I think so too. I think she would have been much better.
Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good.
Does she look okay, you idiot blonde? I don't know, she looks pretty depressed. Well, that's probably because she's being abused. That's probably why. Would she be a filthy thief, though? That's a good point. That is a good point, Chimera. She's above that, probably. I like 10 minutes on screen, then jumps.
Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Bacon as Haram Gumi. Yeah, so in other words, Shiho was just being based.
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Would have had a better character arc than An. True.
Seriously?
Meme sent. Alright. I'll review it in about an hour.
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have it?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Turkey bacon? Turkey bacon tastes awful. It just tastes burnt. That's all it tastes like. It just tastes like burnt. I don't even know burnt anything. Just burnt. Why is the school so chill with grooming? They're used to it.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry. Oh no, it's totally my fault. I shouldn't have been spacing out like that.
Yet again, another questionably homosexual moment by Proctor.
You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
Snitch on a massive case of exam cheating. Based.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
I wanted her to give me braids, sure. The minor isn't the one doing the grooming. Yeah, she doesn't get that. AIDS is what you'll get, not braids, true. AIDS, not braids.
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks.
Well, see, the problem is, in that case, though, unlike me, those misunderstandings aren't actually misunderstandings.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that.
Men can braid too. Do you really want a man braiding a woman's hair, though?
Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Can braid up black enough? Back in a local school years ago, that a teacher got with the schoolgirl and they ran off to Spain or something together. Did anything ever happen to them, or are they still just missing?
Damn it! What the hell?
Pretty sure the blonde is a harlot, so her looks are actually pretty on point. Wait, is that actually like a thing in Japan? They see a blonde person, they think they're a harlot? If so, base Japan. Teacher made an ultra hard exam, everyone but me got an F. I mean, yeah, usually whenever that happens, Camaro, whenever a teacher gives you such a bad exam like that, usually that exam doesn't count. Or they massively curve it. The teacher got arrested. Oh, really? But yeah, usually whenever, in most cases, if a teacher gives you an exam and everyone fails, then usually they just say, you know what, screw it. That's my fault, not the students.
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
It spawned there? Yeah, it just spawned on your foot.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
Braid my girlfriend's hair multiple times and she loves it. Well, maybe in your case, but some of us can't really say that. My old principal randomly got freaky in the office of the student. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Probably not. Definitely not. Blue braid? Why do they call it a blue braid?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but...
None got eliminated? Well, maybe Latin America... Maybe this is why Latin American school systems suck. Because they just make crappy tests and no one passes them. Maybe that's why... Maybe that's why Latin America is so poor. Because they don't actually figure things out. It's like, you know, this test sucks and everyone's going to fail it, but I feel good because I made those jerkish questions. So many kids fantasize about such an experience with a teacher.
Is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
If they didn't want a king, why did they elect one? So true.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
The beast is dealt with. What beast? Oh, the spider. Were emblematic. The year before mine, there were no blue grades on half those tests.
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
I don't know what that means. You will never not be a cat. You will never not be a cat. You will never be a human.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
Eat him?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
I am not a cat. I just become a cat when I enter the real world.
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida.
I don't know what it's from.
You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this? I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Are your friends regarded? They're highly regarded.
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
Cam Clark? What? What is this guy talking about? Homoshida? Picks up a giant mace?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Now my question is, Gerudo King, how do you deal with the harlot?
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like...
He's holding him by the scruff of the neck. That's actually supposed to relax a cat, although I would never do it because I feel like I'd end up hurting the cat, and I just don't feel like that's... I don't feel like that's the way you should hold a cat, to be honest. A bigger mace? True.
Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that!
But apparently, weird thing is, if you were to properly grab a cat by the scruff of the neck, it actually relaxes them a bit. Because it kind of reminds them of their mother. Because it's how their mother would pick them up. Could hurt the cat, so you shouldn't do it. Yeah. Well, also because it's done by cats. The cat does it. Like, the mother cat does it. It's not something a human does. So, I feel like if anything, that would just not... It's just not a good idea. Well, it's because, again, cats have a different grip than we do. And we probably don't know exactly how to grip it, whereas a mother cat would know by instinct. Well, yeah, and also because they're kittens at the time, whenever the mother is doing that. But yeah, because they can't just put them on their back or something. It's a scruff. It's like on the back of their neck.
You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
Yeah, there's actually one time back when I was a kid, where it was raining really heavily outside, and there's this stray cat and her kittens who were very young, and she was protecting them, and it was out in the rain, and like I said, it was pouring pretty heavily. So my dad happened to notice, and he was like, "Wait, they might actually drown." Well, I mean, the mother probably wouldn't drown because, you know, she could get to higher land if she needed to, but those kittens were still pretty much entirely dependent on their mother. And he was singing after a while because she never actually got them onto the porch or something, which would be dry and on a little bit raised ground so they wouldn't drown. But it was like, wait, can she not actually, does she not know how to pick them up? Apparently she didn't, I'm guessing. I mean, we couldn't check with her, obviously. But so the thing is, he ended up moving the kittens himself, which was kind of risky because sometimes mother cats just, if you pick up their kittens and they're too young, they have weird behavior where they can just sometimes abandon the kittens because they think that you're claiming them. I don't know why they do that, but they can mistake it for you claiming the kittens as like you're their caretaker. It's kind of weird. It doesn't make much sense, but I guess the reality is she trusted my dad enough because she knew him. So she didn't, you know, treat them any differently afterwards. And I'm sure she probably was glad that he moved them because she didn't move them back afterwards. She stuck with them. But it was kind of weird that she didn't seem to know how to pick them up with the scruff of their neck.
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
All this started from Ryuji picking up Morgana. By the scruff of his neck. By the scruff of his neck.
What had happened?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more... Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
I want to say it so bad. If you say what I think you're gonna say, you will be timed out for a minute. If you're about to say what I think you're gonna say, you will be timed out for a minute. Ray of the catapults. You used to get to hold and touch kittens when they were like a day old and stuff. I mean, I guess you own a cat, then yeah, they probably wouldn't really care that much because they trust you, you're their owner, but if it's like a stray, you're kind of playing with chance there.
For real? He's gonna turn good?
Why is palace capitalized? Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
But is that really getting back at him?
Don't call me fatherless for being black when you were raised by 4chan, Kameru.
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain.
If I was on, I would be his girlfriend and then cheat on him so he would watch like he always dreamed of. What? What do you think he was gonna say? I'm not gonna say it, because then he's gonna say it.
Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
Father is too, but he was in jail. You're starting to sound really black right now, Kameru. I'm sorry, but you're starting to sound kind of black by saying that. I'm trying to get timed out.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down,
Did I panda post right?
trace of our involvement.
I don't even think you panda posted, to be honest. I'm not even sure what you were... I don't know if you had a stroke while typing that. I'm not honestly sure what you were typing. Look at the bell, just like, okay, I'll oblige.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
It was for terrorism, not stealing a bike on crack. I feel like my life is a lie. Kameru is the one related to a terrorist, not me. Although, one of my uncles did get detained at an airport because they thought he was on a terror list. I'm not joking. They just saw his name and they thought he was on a terror list.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Killed a few birds this morning, okay. Alright, let's not reference the person who is no longer here.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Less than 4'5"? What?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you.
Was he not using his IRL portrait? You know, that's a good question, actually. Maybe they don't have one? No, I think they do, though.
If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the
I
person's
think
distorted
Morgana
desires
does have
will be
a,
erased as well.
I had a different problem this time, unfortunately. Okay, so, Slim. I'll explain to you later, but pretty much I got tired of that person. I'll explain to you in more detail off stream.
But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
Finally? I mean, you almost seem to not want that to happen. But yes, I have removed.
They might die.
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Yes. Panda is gone. I've removed her. And her alt.
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
She had an alt. More like a first account, but yeah. Both of those accounts have been removed. What about alt 3? There was no alt 3. Just block them? You hide them from the channel. Which is kind of weird. But pretty much, she could... Hypothetically, she could come back and start messaging. She could start commenting on... She could be here right now. It's entirely possible she's here right now and typing messages. But I couldn't see it, and you guys wouldn't see it. Pretty much, she could be there and messaging, but you guys won't see anything. It'll be like she's just like invisible to us.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
If she was here, she's still cursing us. She may have already been here like 2 hours ago, and we just have no idea. She'd be cussing us out and insulting us in all the usual manners and we wouldn't notice. Yeah, she could be doing that right now. She could be insulting us all right now. She could be spilling her woes against us, and we would have no idea. We would have no way of knowing.
Figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
The tricky thing is, of course, if she is here, at least for her. I'm really sick of this. I cannot wait for this stream to be over with so I don't have to deal with this dumb crap again. When I saw Proctor's message, I was like, no it didn't. And then I saw the red in the corner. Wait. None of that. None of that. None of that joke. None of it. You cannot do that. Made the forbidden joke again. Yeah, don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage brain rot. Imported cheese. What a strange name for a channel. Got banned by cheese. Wait, what? What happened? Banned me for some reason? I don't know. Maybe he saw you just typing out slurs or something. How do you know he's not their type? What is he? MEBD now? What do you mean? MED. That doesn't explain anything. I don't know what an MEDB is. I have no idea what this is doing. But I got along there. Even kind of made a friend with the guy I was discussing with. It sounds like regular you. Is type rude. What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho.
I know why he shadow banned you, really.
Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
She's verbally abusing Kamoshida. I know, right?
Haven't you heard of privacy?
No.
No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear? See, that is true. It's nothing at all.
Basically, he's going through all his comments to delete the ones the algorithm won't like. So people gotta be squeaky clean, huh?
Nothing.
What a rude Hafu, I know, right? Affect channel promotion. Maybe that's why my channel never gets promoted. I have get Camaro as my mod. Maybe that's why I never get promoted. Actually, that's not true though. That's not true. Because people still find this stream. Even just today, we still have people that find this stream. So that's not true. Maybe he gets promoted more if you don't, but... Oh, hey, look! It's Peak Woman! It's Peak Woman, guys! Now it's not. The best female character in this game is actually Rise. It's a shame she's not actually in the game, though. It's her. Yeah, I wish she actually she appeared in this game, not just as a billboard, but Konami. Yeah. So the only time she canonically appears. Rise of the Shield Hero opening 1. Both are good. Both are good. Both are good. It's all about Engage. What? I don't even see Rizu's comment. But Engage is bad, so don't do it. Wait, where do we need to go? Oh, we need to go exclamation mark, obviously. Now where is she? Discord doesn't care. A person or two says racist slurs on Discord, but Discord will ban a server for millions of slurs. I'll play Engage just so I can experience it. Just to see how bad it is. I can respect that, I suppose. Escalator? Okay. She will like it. No! Do not like it. Don't mock it. It's not worth the effort. It's really not. But she should see it with her own eyes how bad it is.
Just leave me alone.
I can't. I must harass Hafus.
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Worrying? No, I prefer harassing. Will be the one character I think is good. So Kagetsu. Bro's name literally just means month. Imagine naming your kid Month. He's a racist or racist, Jason.
What the heck? I really don't get you.
Only to test my hatred of that piece of garbage. You're finally chasing after a woman. Like I said, I'm harassing women. There's a difference. I'm not chasing a woman, I'm harassing her. If I can find a good deal on Engage, I'll likely do the same, but I don't know how far I'll be able to get. The only reason for me to play Engage. You play Engage over 3 houses? Come on, man, don't be like that.
I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
Thank you very much!
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
At least the hub area is optional engage. Is it not? I mean, not really. Like, yeah, it is on paper, but you might as well do stuff in there because you kind of need to. Even if you don't have to. Like, even if you aren't required to, you might as well. Why is she assaulting that napkin? The napkin was asking for it. This isn't too bad. Commit some arson. Hail Sithis.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me.
You're so weird. That's just how women usually interact with me.
Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
Commit some arson. I see the pun. I'm bad to the bone. Obviously.
Is that supposed to be a joke? Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations.
Since I tried to stop saying cuss words, it just turns on. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Hey, Ladachi. True.
You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything.
You impressionable children will believe anything you hear, Hafu. True.
As if something like that would ever happen.
She needs to say hello to the void guy himself and ask him to send an assassin to the teacher. You don't name the protagonists after you because they have Riz. This is true. If I named them after me, then it just would not make sense. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't be canon.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now.
Skill issue is a self-insert. That may imply that I have a skill issue, but it also implies that I somehow have Riz, which is not true.
I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay?
Well, dating 3 classmates, a teacher, and a minor. Yeah, I'm a good person.
I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
So that's the thing. Chat, the problem with chat is that they're like, haha, skill issue. Now you canonically has a skill issue.
Suzui.
But again, I don't have Riz, so that it's like if they admit this is canon, then they admit that I have Riz, but they can't do that. But then if they say this is not canon, then they admit I don't have a skill issue. When do they kiss, dude? Cup noodle? Like ramen? They aren't dating. I will not date the blonde. I refuse.
Are you leaving?
CJ.
What is it?
One discussion does not equal romance. Persona fans be like, wait, what? It doesn't?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you.
He is down from 3 women to 2. Yeah, true. On all ramen. I've heard that ramen is just... it's really bad. For I understand, it's really bad for you just because it's really salty.
He's in the PE faculty office.
Reject the blonde advances. I always will. I always will.
What did he say?
Dating on should be a punishment? It should be. Letting your jilt wander into Mega Mart. No, I don't want to. No. Not for something I've already done, no. You date the goth? Ugh. Ugh. No. I read manga locking eyes once tends to end up in romance. But I don't think it's actually real. Only has the salt you add. It tastes so nice. Hafu. You know what to do. I do. I love loading myself up with sodium. That's almost cool, really, to be honest, because it just sounds really weird.
I don't know.
I do like salty things, but I do think, even by my standards, there is such a thing as too much. Which reminds me, I have another story. When I first lived on my own, in a dorm, I wasn't very used to cooking at the time. And my dad thought to start me off with a mix to help me start cooking, you know, as I was getting adjusted. And it was a kind gesture, but the thing is I'd never actually used that mix before. Well, that spice mix, as it would turn out, was extremely, extremely, extremely salty. I think I remember that the actual sodium content on it was like 50 to 60% sodium. So yeah, that dish was very, 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 very salty. To the point that I thought, I'm probably going to get a heart attack if I actually eat this thing to the extent that it is. And then I just actually came out with the idea, wait, what if I just watered it down? Like, I was actually texting my dad to see if there was something that I could come up with. But I came up with the idea pretty much at the same time that I got the text back from him. I was like, wait, that's it, just water it down. And then drain the excess salt. And honestly, it didn't taste that bad once I watered it down. It actually tasted pretty alright. Plot relevant through the whole game.
Well, I have to go.
Aren't you supposed to water it down normally? Most spice mixes are not that salty, to be fair. Or at least they don't seem like that. I've always done that. Maybe you're supposed to, but I've never done that besides with that, because that was just really salty. To the absurd extent that it was. Like I said, it tasted ridiculously salty.
On.
Have you ever tried rice balls? No, I have not. I don't know what they're like. Spineless coward of a Mishima. But Maki likes him. She thinks that he's I guess he's precious or something, I don't know. Onigiri Kagetsu mentioned. Onigiri, I've never had that. I've had pretty much no Japanese food.
You're late. Where have you been?
The closest I've had to actual Japanese food was either when I had a Japanese chocolate brand, which just tasted like kind of mid chocolate, to be honest, overpriced as well. Or this one time that my uncle gave me this, it was like this fruit thing. I don't remember what it was called. I'm not entirely sure. It was sort of like It looked like an orange, but it kind of tastes like an apple. I don't know if I've got that correct. We'll cook 6 million onigiris for a Gegetsu shrine. She will. What I was gonna say is that I think that's probably the closest I ever had to Japanese food. Never had anything like sushi or anything like that. Never had anything like that. I guess you could say I've had rice, but even that was basmati rice, which is not what Japanese eat. They eat like a thicker, more gooey kind of rice. Mochi ones? I thought I was gonna die. What even is mochi? I don't know what the heck it is. Is it like some sort of like fruit candy or something? I don't know. I've not even had pocky. Like, that's how little Japanese food I've actually eaten. I had sushi once and I hated it. The closest thing I've ever had to sushi was fish biryani. That was alright, but chicken biryani better. Matcha flavored mochi. Oh yeah, they have tea flavored everything, don't they? I don't know, I've never had it. People don't like how mean Sojiro is, but he had good reason to be on you for behavior at this point. You are living in his business. Maybe he just shouldn't have bothered adopting me if he didn't want to deal with all this. Fish biryani, bruh. We aren't Bengali! To be fair, my dad's family is from Karachi, so I'd imagine they probably do eat biryani. Fish biryani. Well, obviously eat biryani. Fish biryani. But, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Cheese flavored noodles does not sound like. Haven't tasted Mochi Club. This pizza flavored tea sound. It sounds cursed. That's what it sounds like.
Don't give me those lies.
When did you lose what?
By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad
Because
influences.
I know Asians have tea flavored ice cream and stuff, like matcha ice cream, and I don't know about that. Africa? Africa? I didn't notice there's an Asian food aisle. Usually a lot of Western stores do have an Asian food aisle. But it's usually not where I would go to anyway. Though, what is kind of weird is that some of the curry mixes that I use, actually they did sell in a Western store that I went to back when I lived in dorm. I was actually very surprised because Western shops over here in my hometown, they don't sell that in the Western stores. Matcha ice cream is so good. I've never had it before, but my brother has when he was in Malaysia or something, or China, I don't remember which one. And he was like, yeah, I've tried it, it's not really my thing. I guess you could say it's not his cup of tea, but... I mean, I don't think I would like it, because I'm not much of a tea kind of guy, but I would try it, because it's ice cream. I mean, it's hard to have bad ice cream. I've had bad ice cream before, only once though. I once found Hershey's ice cream. Hershey's just a sucky company, never buy from them. Even their chocolate isn't good. Don't bother with their ice cream, it's even worse than chocolate. Why are Asian markets always in the hood? It doesn't make any sense. Green tea is my favorite. Yeah, I think you've mentioned you're a pretty big tea drinker. Pistachio ice cream that is halal. Wouldn't pistachio ice cream be halal to begin with since it's pistachio? I mean, what's haram about eating pistachios and ice cream? I don't see what would pistachio ice cream. Yeah, I think it's alright. I'm not wild about it, but I do love tea. Yeah, you've mentioned it. Hershey's isn't too bad. Nah, it's pretty bad. Especially their ice cream. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is pretty good.
I hope I don't have to.
Cookies and cream Hershey's is good. Like their ice cream? Coffee flavored ice cream.
You need to be careful who you hang with. The only one you're gonna hurt is yourself.
I've had coffee flavored ice cream. It's okay. I don't like the taste of coffee, but I think the main reason I don't like coffee is because it has a very strong aftertaste, and coffee flavored ice cream doesn't have that. So I actually don't mind that. Because I've had coffee flavored ice cream. I'm like, you know what? This is actually a lot better than coffee. If coffee tasted like this, I think I'd drink it pretty regularly. A few things I'll say aren't tasty. From what I understand, you like most anything. From what I understand, you are not too bad. Kulfi? I've heard of Kulfi. I don't think that's a brand, is it? I don't like coffee flavored stuff. I don't like coffee itself, but... Yeah, I don't really like coffee myself. I'm not much of a hot drink kind of guy. I'm not really a hot drink kind of guy. I know, like, why would I wait for like 30 minutes to drink something? Not even a fresh plate of curry I have to wait that long to eat. Why would I wait that long to drink something? If I'm trying to drink something, I'm trying to cool down. Thank you, Bill. That was probably needed. Homie's brand! True.
Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
Chili and cinnamon rolls? Like, chili rolls? What? Or do you just mean chili as a dish and cinnamon rolls? Like, separate? I mean, cinnamon rolls are great. Cinnamon rolls are great. I wish there was something my mom could bake, because she makes a lot of things, but she just doesn't know how to... I guess she just never really baked any cinnamon rolls. It's a shame, because I've started to notice as an adult that I really happen to like cinnamon sweets. Together. That doesn't sound like it mixes well. Cinnamon rolls are excellent. They are good. The mere thought of that makes me sick. Yeah, it kind of does. But instead of cornbread, you have cinnamon rolls. That doesn't sound very good. Yeah, I can't bake. I can cook some things, but I can't bake. I know it's not that difficult to do, but...
Let's do it.
You know what? I think this is a good place to leave things off. Let's do a meme review. I know that Mr. Belt has sent us a meme. Let's see what meme we got. It's probably something relating to the harlot, I would imagine. Alright, what we got here? Okay, at first I didn't get this, but now I saw the name of it when I tried to save the file, so now I get it. I get it now. If it didn't have that name, I would be so confused. I'd be so lost as to what this meme is. I'd be so lost without that context. All right. So those of you who weren't here earlier, will have no idea what this is a reference to. But give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. It's Joker, but a volleyball. So, okay. What this is actually supposed to be referencing is, earlier I misread something, or it said because volleyball, but I misread it as become volleyball. Become volleyball. Reject humanity, embrace volleyball. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't make sense until you realize it's a reference to that. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Can bake pasta? How does that sound? I didn't realize you bake pasta. Like, I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought you cook pasta. I didn't think you bake pasta. Cornbread. I've smelled cornbread before. It doesn't really seem like my sort of thing. Gift from the heavens. Crack joy. Fake Nebraskan. Scared of using ovens. I'm probably more scared of using stoves, yet I know how to use them. I'm originally from Nebraska, so that's probably why. Clipped it. What do you clip? Runza is garbage? What is Runza? Runza PTSD. Is this some Midwestern thing? Become volleyball? Everyone just says become volleyball. Have you ever been gaslighted? I'm sure I have at some point. Do you mean oven pasta? Like if you were doing a lasagna bake or something? I mean, the only thing I know how to cook is curry and rice, so... No, I don't know anything about lasagna or pasta or anything like that. Air fryer pasta, that sounds like it'd be very unhealthy. Nebraska civic fast food change and it sucks. Oh, okay, I was like, I don't know what Runza is, but that's probably because I live in Texas and that's very far away, so we don't have anything like that here. I'm scared of... Who's scared of basic kitchen appliances? We get it, you own an air fryer! I don't own an air fryer, but my parents do. Air fryer pasta is good. I'll probably pass. I'm not really much of a pasta person. It's just a bunch of cheese. And I don't really like cheese. Arcarus? I don't know about that. I've had some stuff from the air fryer and I thought it was pretty good. Like fried chicken. Really messed up my insides last time I had it. I'm not gonna eat them soon. Or maybe you just had a bad air fryer, I don't know. A slow cooker? Or remember when we talked about rice cookers? Imagine being Asian and needing a rice cooker. Pasta is another word for noodles. Doesn't need cheese. Has Asian lactose intolerance skill issue? I actually don't. I just don't like cheese. I like milk though. I love milk. I drink milk every day. No, actually, see, funny you bring that up, Slim. I don't have lactose intolerant, but my sister does. But that's probably also because she's, like, I don't know if she is now, but she's probably borderline vegan, so she was like, oh, I don't drink real milk, I drink this fake milk. I just drink normal milk. I don't drink that weird soy stuff. I haven't drank milk in a hot minute. Probably not a good idea if you don't want lactose intolerance. That's the reason I drink it every day. It's kind of like adults naturally do tend to develop lactose intolerance, but I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to. Sister drank the soy, she did. She did. She probably did. The drink of conquest. It's quite nice, isn't it? Not drinking milk is a major L. And then my mom gets this almond milk stuff. I don't know why. I don't know why. It tastes like cardboard. It tastes like absolute cardboard. It tastes like absolute cardboard. And most everyone I've talked to said, yeah, it does taste like cardboard. So I'm just like, why would you drink it then? Why would you drink something that tastes like cardboard? It doesn't make any sense. My mom gets almond milk too. Why do people do this? Why do people psyop themselves into getting cardboard and drinking it? Why would you drink it? Some diet thing. Oat milk is the best of the non-milk variants, varieties. Oat milk? I've never had it. But yeah, it's just, yeah, either get real milk or don't get milk at all. Hazelnut milk, but that sounds good. I don't know, I've noticed that, at least from my experience with almond milk, nut milk is probably not very good. Cheese for everyone, except for me. Person in our house that drinks almond milk. It's a surprising amount of sugar, so that's why I don't drink it often. On its own, does it really have that much sugar? Oh yeah, if you make like chocolate milk or something, yeah, that's got sugar in it. But if you just drink ordinary plain milk, it doesn't look like it had that much sugar in it. Does have a good share of fats. I mean, it can't be that fat. I don't know. Surely. Surely it can't be that fat. 2% milk exists. But what's the other 98% then? If 2% of it's milk, then what's the other 98%? That's what I never understood. Just white water. Okay, it's just water. Okay. So it's probably watered down milk, in other words. Go downhill with all the nut comments. It will, because you got people like Proctor. You still have a P woman in chat, so you know it's gonna get ruined. 6 grams of sugar. Yeah, that doesn't sound like much, to be honest. 6 grams of sugar. What's the percentage of weight that's fat in milk? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't understand that. I thought it meant that there's 2% milk in a carton of milk. I was like, well, why would anyone buy milk that's only 2% milk? I do feel like it's a little bit misleading, though. We should shift the fats and sugars we eat around milk rather than vice versa. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. But I'm no nutritionist. I'm not about to have 8 ounces. It's going to be 16 to 24 with 12 to 18 grams of sugar. It's a significant amount. Another thing I figured I'd bring up, back when you said that the lactose intolerance thing. Well, it is true that Asians do tend to be a bit more lactose intolerant. South Asians are not anywhere near as lactose intolerant as East Asians are. For example, Han Chinese are like 90%, 92% of the population is lactose intolerant. With say like Indians and Pakistanis, it's only like 30%. Pretty much, if you find a random Chinese person, they're almost certainly lactose intolerant. If you find a random South Asian, there's a decent chance they're not. Having surgery tomorrow. Best wishes for her. Hopefully the surgery goes well for your mother. Hopefully it goes smoothly and there's no the granola bars. Not particularly. I mean, I guess it depends. Lactose intolerance from my dad's side. It must be the 2% Chinese blood. I don't really care how much sugar is in the milk, considering my regular consumption of sugar from other sources is almost non-existent. Maybe that's true. She's doing so much for me. Well, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes as planned and nothing is, Hopefully the ones doing the operation know what they're doing and they don't mess anything up. You get a good amount of chocolate though. Go to sleep, Brit woman. Yeah, go to sleep. I'm surprised you haven't already, honestly. Is Wooly British too? He lives in the UK. Chinese. Yes, a name like Waleed. He's definitely Chinese. Shoonies. Shoonies. He's ethnically Shu. China and Pakistan best friends. It's true. Is a Chinese black man living in the UK? Well, it is from Kazakhstan. I've never met a Kazakh. I've never met anyone. I've never met any people from the Stans besides my own. And I think I did once meet an Afghan once. I've never met anyone from like Kyrgyzstan or Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan. I've never met any of those. Probably because no one lives there. Like, it's such a small population in those countries. I'm not Kazakh lies. Why would he lie about that? It's such a weird thing to lie about. So she has Central Asian on her side too. Grandpa Genghis. Most Pakistanis probably do have some Central Asian blood in them, to be honest. Probably are somewhat Mongolian. In before, Walid is actually a Hazara. But then that'd mean he's Shia, which I don't think he is. Since Hazara are usually Shias. He's Michael Jackson? That's kind of strange. Definitely not Shia, like I said. Most Hazara tend to be. We do think that Native Americans are the only Asians not to get Genghis-ized. They don't even really look Asian though, besides having yellowish skin. That's like the only remnant of being Asian that they really have, to be honest. Dad's family are Shia? You really are Indian, aren't you? You really are Indian. You're related to Shias. Or she just doesn't understand what we're saying. Oh, sorry, I thought that Proctor said that. I was really confused, like, what? I don't know why I thought that Proctor said that. I was like, what? But that makes more sense coming from you. No, I don't think I have any Shia relatives at all. I don't think I have any Shia relatives. Like, not even one. If I do have any, I never heard of them. I don't know who they are. I never met like any Native Americans that are from not plantations, from the reservations. But I have met some. I've had like some classmates that were like Native American descent. They usually look tan-ish, but they're not Hispanic. They have very white names. Anyway, I'll end it off here. Tomorrow is gonna be more Three Houses. And the next day after that will be more Persona. So I'll see you guys then. Plantations. Alright, I'll see you guys later.